Okay, lesson 152. Justine is sleeping. I just opened my eyes to the light, so this is what it is. Lesson 152. The power of decision is my own. And I'm looking at this line here, line 5 in paragraph 1. Nothing occurs but represents your wish, and nothing is omitted that you choose. Basically, you're making everything as it is. And then on the next page, paragraph 8. Let us today be truly humble and accept what we have made as what it is. The power of decision is your own. Decide but to accept your rightful place as co-creator of the universe. And all you think you made will disappear. And so we started out this morning. It was a 5-minute practice period. And we start with the lesson, the power of decision is my own. And we say, this day I will accept myself as what my Father's will created me to be. And that's happy. And potty training. It's really bringing up a lot of attachments for me. And really we were struggling because she's been doing so amazing. And usually she does one more potty before she goes to bed. And she's had dry nights like all week. And my mind was so attached, but she wouldn't do it. And then I was patient. I tried other things. She wouldn't do it. And then I kind of had the attitude like, fine. But she was so tired. We actually had an amazing night. That's why it's so late. And I kept checking in with myself to see if it was going to be the right thing to film. You know, just do my quick video. But I just didn't want to interrupt our family time. The weather was so wonderful this evening. It was like heavenly. And it was like all of us were kids out playing and we never wanted to go inside. So let's celebrate that. And I guess I'm hemming and hawing because this lesson is just one of those where, you know, there's no gray area here. I mean, it says in the first paragraph, I went to the next line, but it says, no one can grieve, nor fear, nor think him sick unless these are the outcomes he wants. And no one dies without his own consent. And it's like, okay, wow. So I can't film very long because she needs to sleep. She's sleeping, but I'm very humbled. I'm going to do my practicing this evening, another 5 minutes. I guess it's just letting go of, like, you know, it's kind of like when you see something on the screen of your life and you're like frustrated by it, and then you know you're creating it, and then you're like, great, okay. I guess it's just not judging it. It's going back to the very beginning lessons. And don't give it any meaning. I had other practicing today. It's been a pretty intense day. And I notice, you know, sometimes my intense period of practice lines up with other friends or other people I know. Other times I seem to be cruising when other people are having a harder time, and whatever it is. But I'm really doing my best. My main focus is keep going. Like filming this video, I look like half asleep or whatever it is. But I'm like, keep going. Do what's in front of you. And actually, one thing that I will share, it's kind of a side note, but my Kundalini Yoga name, you actually can pay somebody. Well, you make a donation essentially to somebody in the Kundalini organization who is responsible to give names. You provide your birthday, kind of like your astrology information. And then they send you your name. And my name is Dion Japa Carr. So all women are use the word Carr to almost like Mrs., but Miss. And Japa means repeat and kind of go deep. And Dion is like meditation, as I recall. So it's like repeat, repeat, repeat. And I heard somebody give a talk on this japa, repeat concept. And it's like, stick with your program. Stick with your discipline. So I have a meditation I do my best to do in the evenings. Sometimes I abandon it, but it's part of my repeat, repeat, repeat. And so is doing the lesson and a video with the lesson. And I really think that can keep me from staying too stuck in any over processing. Although sometimes it's very important, if you feel stuck, to pull out your tools and get unstuck. And other times it's to know, like, it might be a simple line from the Course where you're like unstuck because you are willing to hear the truth and believe it and know it. So I'm still embracing the power of my decision, knowing I have a decision every single second and I can shift where I am choosing to be, and knowing sometimes I don't and I stay stuck in my agenda, like, go pee one more time, please. But just not to judge myself, because there's a certain love behind that agenda. There might be some ego for sure, or all mixed up in there, but ultimately, yeah, it's innocent, and she's innocently saying no. And she has a right to say no. She has her own decision. And then we're one, and then I'm creating her. So let's end there. And before bed too, I repeat the lesson every time I can remember, and I don't fall asleep before I do it. So happy practicing.